Hi, I'm Joe Wesley of J&L Creative Solutions. And for those who are visiting us for the first time, thank you. For those of you who are coming back still, thank you even more so. We'd like to believe that you see enough value in our program to invest your time to be a part of our presentation. For those of you who are new to me, my tagline is, I don't claim that I see dead people, but I hope you discover something about you you've yet to discover. I call that your secret sauce. Why is that important? Because everybody claims that they do better than what you do in your business, except they can't do better than who you are. And I call that your secret sauce. The purpose of this particular dialogue series, there are business owners who may not be quite ready to discover your secret sauce, but they are still looking for a competitive edge. And so the pearl I provide in every program is how you can stand out from the competition by doing something that most of your competitors simply don't do, but yet readily available. So that's why I call this series Not Quite Your Secret Sauce. So stay with us for your pearl of this moment. Now, before I forget a commercial break, please remember to subscribe. Click the subscription button below, and I'm assuming you are as busy as I am, if not busier. Better yet, also click the bell below so you will be notified of our regularly scheduled upcoming programs. Now, back to our program of Not Quite Your Secret Sauce. What I do is I provide for you samples, examples of what people, as a rule, don't do in business that you simply took the time, having the awareness, you could readily do yourself. And I tell stories to make that happen. The story is today. I'm a part of a networking group. Doesn't matter if it's virtual or if it's physical. The question is always asked by the moderator as we introduce ourselves in the spotlight moment is, who wants to go first? And usually nobody says, me, I'll go first. So the moderator sometimes will say in a physical meeting, well, we'll start on my left and we'll go that direction around the table. Or if it's a virtual meeting, sometimes the moderator will say, well, I'll go to the person next to me on the slot on the screen. Now, when I've spoken to people about why they choose not to go first, some people will express, well, I don't really have anything to say. I don't feel like I want to hog the light or give that appearance that I need to be talkative. Many people will admit, I don't feel comfortable going first. And we almost try to hide from ourselves. Now, I did say I'm going to a networking event where we are there to present our business in a convincing manner. What I have discovered about people, sometimes we may be embarrassed or uncertain about pushing our agenda on people, but somehow they're going to come to us with enthusiasm. I was part of a group that met once a week. The moderator would present a topic, and each of us had to share a thought behind it, why we preferred or did not prefer. And the purpose was, let's get to know each other. I liked the concept. Well, this particular theme was storytelling. And one lady said, honestly, I'm not good at telling stories. When it was her turn to speak, I've never been good at it. I'm not good at it. And the moderator allowed her a pass at the moment, but said, we will be coming back to you. Somebody else spoke. And after that second person spoke, I went back to the first person and I said to her, we'll call her Susie. Susie, I have a question for you. You do have grandchildren, yes? She says yes. Do you carry pictures of your grandchildren in your wallet? She says, I certainly do. I said, would you mind sharing one with us? And she said, I'd be happy to. So she reaches off screen, brings her purse back, reaches in, pulls out the wallet and pulls out a picture and proudly shows it to all of us. And I asked her, why do you like that particular picture? Well, the grandmother gave a story about her grandchild, said something Nana had drawn, a picture about Nana in elementary school, showed it to people, won a prize for it, something of that nature, and the lady was just beaming. And I said to her, Sally, you do realize you just told a story. And she looked shocked. And what I'm talking about here is that we somehow feel that when we talk about our business, we're maybe being at risk offensive or pushy. But if it's something we enjoy, there is no hesitation. There are no boundaries. I'll give another example. I moderated a program recently where it was designed where I would give a sound bite of a particular topic, and then that sound bite was converted into the question for that chat group. And then we did 2 other sessions of similar nature. And my theme was, what's your favorite pastime is the question. And I talked about the value of it in getting to know somebody. Well, we went to a room that I was in one of several rooms, but I was in this particular room. I asked the question again. And one guy asked, well, are we sure about what's your favorite pastime? And I said, yes. He says, well, when I was in 3rd grade, I won the drawing contest for that. In fact, can I show it to you? I said, sure, for myself and the other 5 people in the group. So he got up, went off screen. He did have clothing on, and he brought back within 2 or 3 seconds an image which he showed. See, this is my image. It was nicely done for a 3rd grader. It was actually pretty good. And then he volunteered. I won again in 6th grade that the drawing contest that was happening. And can I show that to you? I said, sure. So he got up again, and he brought within 2 or 3 seconds the 6th grade image. Better, 3 years later. And he was beaming. He was very proud of what he had done. Now, this guy might have been in his mid to late 40s, perhaps early 50s. He was talking as though it happened yesterday. No hesitation, no doubt, no concern. He volunteered to get up and show us twice from that time back as a 3rd and 6th grader. Admittedly, when I go to a virtual event or a physical event, I've never heard anybody say, well, I repair overhead garage doors. And as a matter of fact, let me go get you the wrench that I did my first overhead garage door repair with. I've never saw that happen. It's just not the same degree of enthusiasm or commitment. There is no sense of hesitation that I might be pushing something on you you're not prepared to hear. This person, this grandmother, did I mention that the guy who won 3rd and 6th grade drawing contest, he's now a graphics artist. And it was clear to me that if I wanted graphic design for my business, he is going to be my go-to guy. Why? Well, I treat my business like my firstborn child. And yes, we love all of our children equally, but my firstborn child, it needs to thrive so it will take care of me as life processing goes on. So I will do whatever it takes to make it work. And quite frankly, my hope and expectation for the thriving of my firstborn child, that you show sufficient energy in what you're doing, what you believe in, so I feel comfortable it will reflect back on my business needs for what I believe in. So what will draw my interest is, do you have enthusiasm? The favorite word is, do you have passion for what you're doing? That when you're asked the question, who wants to go first? You say, I'd like to go first. And that's the pearl that I'm offering you. Easy enough to do. You don't have to have a clear sense of your unique secret sauce value. But it's something most people don't do. So if you want to stand out from the competition, you want to be remembered by the people in that room, share your passion. Before I forget, we do also a What's Your Secret Sauce animation process, about 2 or 3 minutes on average. The link below. Before I forget again, remember to subscribe. Click the bell button below so you will be notified of upcoming events. Again, thank you for visiting us. If you have questions, comments, good, bad, or indifferent, please share them with me. Remember to share us with everybody else that you know of that you feel will benefit from these series. Thank you again. I'm Joe Wesley, J&L Creative Solutions.